good, y'all, man? We back with another video, man. How you doing? If y'all doing great today, man. Today we got when things in Alabama get strange and terrifying. Y'all know how Alabama get down. Y'all know how Florida get down. Y'all know how Georgia get down. All the southern states, man. Alabama is like top 3, bro. Get into it, man. See what happened. Oh, man. You know how this gonna go. Gonna be some straight crazy still going on, man. Dang!
A homeward bound cavalry. If you're going down the highway, the last thing you want is to be surprised. It should be a normal.
I just spit all this on my shirt, bro.
So they were treated to a shoulder drive. Galloping down the road with a cop on her tail is one very freedom-loving cow. She turns down the median without a care in the world.
Why is it a cow in it? But it's from Alabama. That's from Alabama.
How can you blame her? There's no bigger, greener pasture to roam in.
Imagine he just go on the road. Ooh, they gonna hit his ass. Ooh.
When things go south, sometimes there's nothing you can do but take cover.
Yeah, pineapple.
This fiery pipeline explosion was a devastating disaster for the Alabama community.
I've never seen anything like this.
The deadly blast exploded deep and black up into the air, darkening the skies as they fought the blaze. Unfortunately,
I made like a mushroom.
Something caused an explosion.
Sound like they have some injuries. I think we may need to start additional rescue units.
This small community lost its gas main, which had to be cut, meaning this small community saw prices they never could have imagined.
Dang, bro. I know them at like $7, $6, $7. Not going to the gas station. Crazy.
Of words you could put together. Would it be meth fueled attack squirrel?
But I ain't gonna lie, that John low-key scared.
Some insane allegations.
I ain't gonna lie.
You guessed it, exactly that.
He's only 10 and a half months old.
Well, he got a pet squirrel?
And he's not on meth, I'm pretty sure. Better not find out he's on meth anyway.
Police were looking for him, banging down the man's door with a warrant. What they believed to be a drugged-up, dangerous animal was instead the man's loving pet. He doesn't love everyone, of course.
Wait, did squirrel know he's pet, though?
His small friend is mean at one point.
Hey, I don't know.
If you had people filming you from inside of a cage, don't you think you'd be a little mean too? Alabama police stumble on terrifying scene. No matter how normal a place looks like, you can always be surprised.
We're very appreciative to the people that actually came forward.
Not only was a girl trapped and kidnapped in a seemingly average home, but authorities
This sound about right. Alabama, yeah.
She's a hero. Gave her medical attention, and she's safe now. And so we want to keep her that way.
She got to safety.
So it's not crazy. Think about like people who just still kidnapped to this day. They still trying to find it. I remember going to Walmart down there. There used to be so many missing people on that jump. Man, it's something crazy, bro. No, they ain't get found.
Past crimes,
Crazy.
shocking the small community not once but twice with the gruesome details of it. We can't go too far into the details ourselves, but sometimes doors should remain closed.
What's up, guys?
Bro, what is this, bro?
And I'm here to get stoned today.
Unfairly profiled
Niggas,
pastor.
bro. He get stoned.
Living anywhere in the South can be a minefield.
I just seen the jump.
You are. This pastor was watering his neighbor's flowers and acted kindness when police with body cams approached the man. Despite being the homeowner and having every right to be there, the officers responded to a call about a suspicious person in the yard.
You live here?
No, I don't live here.
Okay.
He told me, I don't live here.
This vehicle is not supposed to be here, and you're not supposed to be
Who's
here.
saying that?
They called about it. I don't know who called.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Pastor Jennings. I live across the street.
You're Pastor Jennings?
Yes, I'm looking out for their house while they gone.
Okay.
While they fly.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
I mean, that's good, though.
I know, man. I'm not gonna give you no ID.
Why not?
I ain't did nothing wrong.
Well, you look.
He tells us, oh no. That man crazy.
Nothing wrong.
He tells us, oh no.
Suspicious person.
While it's obvious he was profiled, the officers take it a step beyond that, despite a neighbor coming out and vouching for him. The officers still wrongfully detained the man. The pastor eventually dropped his plans to file a
You know, crazy happened in Alabama. I ain't know that.
Though he would have had a case, it seems he might live in
Ain't know this happened in Alabama, boy.
Probably not much of a surprise in that decision. Inmates' whirlwind escape.
Inmates whirlwind escape.
If you don't keep an eye on them, prison inmates can be very creative in their escape. There's nothing quite like freedom, it seems. It seems this man managed to seduce his officer, maintaining a special relationship together. The inmate, a murder suspect, escaped from jail with her help. While exiting the building, the officer, a police sheriff, took him in the back of her car and the two of them drove off the premises as if nothing had happened. It's so slow that surely someone could have caught them, but they got away unscathed, putting him in the real driver's seat of a hazardous situation.
Wow, that's crazy.
Challenger from Huntsville.
Like, how you get the officer to break you out of jail? The game changing, I'm telling y'all. The game changing.
For many people watching the broadcast.
Game changing, man.
Newscast
Yo.
HMT TV Channel 19 ran a special report in the direct aftermath of the shuttle destruction. The world was left shocked as this broadcast went wide and far. Many classrooms had wheeled their television sets to show their students the momentous moment. As the shuttle goes up, it wobbles just a bit in the air, seemingly straightening out, but less than a minute and a half in the air, and a malfunction takes
Man, they just starting to go like this, ain't it?
The smoke plume gets thicker and thicker. Just as the camera zooms in, the explosion rips things apart from
Ooh,
within.
jump.
This was the clip shown to all of Huntsville, Alabama. As
And people was in that zone?
comparing the footage from the live launch. Now, how many people do you think might have been watching?
Dang, man.
Flash mob thieves.
Oh, I don't even say I hope they
As a
straight.
convenience store worker,
But
you
they
never
probably
know
not,
who's
I don't know.
customer. Sometimes it's travelers, sometimes it's your regulars, sometimes it's a
They
flash
ain't
mob
about
thieves grabbing bottles and running out.
about 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Nah, it way more than that. Just walked in
One
there.
of the more unique ones. One by one, the people pile in.
He ain't got no shirt on walking in there.
Watch them
Shit.
run in and out with their boon. Eventually, the cashier runs, trying to stop people, then trying to lock them in, and finally being bulldozed by an adamant thief.
That boy tried to block that boy out the way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Eventually, the cashier runs,
Right.
trying to stop
If I'm the cashier, I'm just be like, bro, y'all, I swear I don't care.
people
Like,
from
bro,
trying to
y'all
lock
got
them
it, bro.
in, and
Like,
finally being bulldozed by an adamant thief. This group managed to go to
man, left a little hat.
locations, burglarizing
Dang, he just ran it all over.
Sometimes things move quicker than you can respond to them, and you're stuck witnessing a flash mob of robbers making their way through your place of work. Helicopter drops like a fly.
Helicopter dropped like a
Can
fly.
sometimes capture the brutality of a mistake. You'll be going about your day as if nothing could go wrong, and all of a sudden, disaster comes tearing through. This Nest camera, settled nicely at the top of a resident's garage, captures the moment as a military
I did just see that zone. I didn't know that was
dropping dead like a
a.
stone out of the sky. It takes a moment, but a giant plume of black
Hopefully
smoke
nobody in there,
rises,
though.
indicating the explosion has taken place. The following clip from
Aw,
the better
man.
angle catches the aftermath of the disaster. On the side of the road, the black smoke plume billows out, obstructing the view of drivers on their daily commute. Clear that whatever did survive that crash might not want to have after that point.
He ain't lying, boy.
Confident
Cause you gonna be
Robert
broken
takes
up. Okay.
Your home can be the most terrifying place under the right circumstances. A man waltzes into this Montgomery home confidently, as if he owns the place.
Dang.
Unfortunately, the dog is caged.
But took the flag, walked out the door.
He sets his eyes
That
on
junk
his
look
little
crazy.
brother.
Man,
This Nest camera catches the
ooh, I was-
previous act and documents the man's path through the
That's
home.
sad.
He's joined soon by an accomplice as the two likely clear out the residence. A question for you all down below. If you came home to this footage, what would you do? Let us know in the comments.
I don't know,
We'd like to
you-
know how
I
you
mean-
do a robbery like this.
Like, what can you do? I mean, you got it on video, so I guess you just go to police type. You know what I'm saying? Type zone. But like, ain't no getting it back. You gotta file. You gotta, man. I don't know, bro. It's junk crazy.
Oh man.
You gotta do all these steps just to get your stuff back. Nobody care about none of what he talking about. Nobody care about none of that. What
So
he
many
talking
things
about?
can go
Tripping.
wrong in the blink of an eye, and you might never see it coming. The firefighters in this home were just doing their job, and it should have gone smoothly. A few minutes in, however, and the home suddenly explodes, taking the first responders up into
Oh.
a massive flame. The cause of the fire wasn't determined, only that it happened.
Maybe they
and
spoke
no
like
sign
a
coming.
what the world, boy.
But things can go south on a dime like that, especially for the guys running face first into the flames.
They just might run out of gasoline or something. Got some
Bank
type of
robberies are
gas in
anything
there.
if not unpredictable. This person of interest in this robbery wasn't even armed when he took hold of an Alabama Avenue bank. Confidently, he walks into the bank, crowding the teller as he steals what he wants from the vaults. He was dressed in a dark hoodie with a high visibility vest on. While they didn't
What?
catch him, they did catch several good shots of his face. While he might not have been armed, he certainly did get what he wanted. Sometimes enough confidence will really get you exactly what you want.
So he must talk the good game then, cause ain't no way you just get hand over money. He ain't got no
It's best not
weapon
to
in
go out
there,
during
but ain't no way.
instances of extreme storms. As they tried to rush home, this vehicle was unlucky enough to be caught in a massive tornado. You'll probably be fine if you can get yourself safe and underground. However, this Alabama touchdown was far too fast. The person recording catching the horrors playing out around them. Buildings, fixtures, vehicles, trees, and more go flying around the car, uprooting all life as it runs through the area. Luckily, the driver seems to make it out okay. They might not be safe, but they're left mostly alone as the storm's worst parts pass through. Whether this is the eye or the storm has genuinely passed, their best bet was staying firmly inside the vehicle that might have saved their life.
He ain't lying, boy. He tripping. Hopping out that
The least
vehicle, boy.
convenient shift.
He ain't lying, boy. He tripping.
Robberies rarely ever go exactly one way or another. There's so many factors at play, it's hard to pin down one single
Bro, look how bro walked in, bro.
This Alabama community store was
Like, what, man? Let's get to
man
it.
walked in casually into the store. Unlike many thieves and robbers, he fails to cover his face. He's exposed and vulnerable, and the camera clearly catches his looks. He sets his gun down on the table and gets what he wants. Luckily, all things went relatively well.
How you going there with no mask on? No,
Injuries were reported.
that man, he don't care about nothing, bro. That man don't care about nothing, bro. Walking that bit with no mask on, none of that. He just, hey, bro, give me the money. Like, what?
Even 3.8
Tripping, man.
magnitude earthquakes under the right circumstances.
I was sleeping in good this morning, doing my morning ritual, watching an hour of TikTok, and all of a sudden my bed just said,
What? Bro, I know I ain't just hear what I just heard come out his mouth, bro.
Get hit by hurricanes, tornadoes, and even 3.8 magnitude.
He just say morning ritual 1 hour of TikTok is crazy. You know what you could do in that 1 hour? But you rather spend it on TikTok in the morning? You could be meditating. You could be doing yoga. Nah, bro. He want to goddamn 1 hour of TikTok. He talking morning ritual. And the thing is, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of him out there, just like that. Soon they wake up, soon they go to sleep, they get on TikTok. Well, you know. I mean, get on there every now and then. Don't let that bit consume you, bro. Tripping. You too old for that.
I was sleeping in good this morning, doing my morning ritual, watching an hour of TikTok, and all of a sudden my bed just said, the blinds was moving, everything was moving. I thought there was something under the bed, trying to get out.
This CCTV
Oh yeah, he lost his. That boy that lost his mind, boy. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna last. He ain't gonna last.
For residents of this Florida, Alabama-based community, the cashier is sitting off to the side on her phone, unaware of what's coming. The bottles on the shelf move in an ominous wave, a harbinger of things to come. Thankfully, it wasn't enough to do any real damage at this location, but hopefully no one asked.
What's that hour of TikTok? An hour of TikTok, just doing like this all for an hour.
Not every robbery suspect is confident or knows what they're doing. This underage suspect was caught after robbing a Dollar General in Montgomery County, eventually caught in a nasty shootout by a witness who trailed after the kid.
Robbing that. Who was recording this video, bro? Is it Android?
Don't you jump that fence! Hey, Charlie, get him! Get him, Charlie!
The small community
Charlie.
that sort of behavior, strict against violence and gun misuse, especially when it's in the form of vigilante justice. Abandoned Asylum Krull.
Abandoned Asylum.
Places are also the ones
Why do people like exploring it?
Explorers are always pushing boundaries.
I don't get it, bro.
And it's
What's the
like
point of
a seven-episode
exploring stuff like that? I'm not doing it, bro.
They walk onto the property, damaged, ransacked, and fall into years of disuse.
I'm not doing it, bro.
It looks like something out of an early 2000s horror game. The scariest thing about this is probably the darkness. You can hardly imagine what this
you don't know who in there.
because it's been torn into
You don't know what's going on.
nearly unrecognizable. The YouTuber shows off a large
folk
one,
crazy,
which was
bro.
likely the recreation hall or cafeteria, clearly built to house dozens of people at a time. The mental hospital was a remnant of one of the most haunted places in the state, meaning they really needed to get their hands on some sage after it.
Is that the tub?
We're probably where they fired the furnaces, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did cremate their own.
Hey man, it's John Wild. Alabama really be some crazy thing going on in Alabama, boy. Hopefully I like the video, man. Alabama, strange and terrifying things. It's crazy, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Hope y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. It's crazy.